Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. Today we're working on an early 90s GMC, a 1-ton dually. Today I was thinking we would turn this into a proper dually. I'm pretty partial to doing a factory 2-tone paint job on this truck. I think it'll look real good. And also I drive a 1997 Chevy, so I'm kind of partial to this body style as well. So that is what we are going to do today, so let's get going. I had a few setbacks with the ice cream truck, so I got to back burner that project for a little bit. It's been stressing me out. I probably have 10 hours into it, and I don't have a video yet. And it's a bummer because the video is pretty funny. If you'll see in our little hot rod here, I have this guy who I nicknamed Lieutenant Dan. He's the guy we removed from the ice cream truck, so hopefully I can get that video done. It's taking a lot out of me, you know what I mean? So I gotta take a break. We're gonna do something fun today. The most important part of this build is going to be getting some actual dualies in here, so we'll probably end up doing that first. And I think I was going to use these wheels today. These are kind of an aftermarket, kind of like a green light truck wheel, but I think they will make a nice dualies. We're going to use these. I got 6 of them. Hopefully I can make a pair of dualies. This is our interior, pretty basic. It's even got the right little center console, which is terrible, by the way. If you've ever owned a truck that has that thing, what a useless center console. I pulled mine out right away and I turned my Tahoe into triple buckets. So it's way nicer, way comfier to drive rather than having that little armrest. And that console that is like down by your knees is so weird. I hated it. I was trying to figure out what's going to be the cleverest way to make a couple of dualies here. And I think it's going to be drilling straight through one set of the rims so I can just push the shaft through. So if this little hub is large enough, sometimes I'll drill it out and I'll use this brass axle tubing as an axle. So that's what I did here to make this dually. Glug, 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 glug. So I don't want these sticking out past the wheel wells. We're not making a Diesel Boys custom here today. We're just making a nice factory looking dually. Sweet, so we got dually axles. That is pimp. Look at that thing, Big Booty Judy over here. Too bad this is like a sport version dually. I'm kind of missing the rear bumper, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe it'll look a little bit better once we got some paint. Sweet, so that is looking good. Took a little bit of time getting these axles kind of set up at the right height and everything, but not so bad, not so bad. Alright, let's strip the paint off of this thing. What's it say before I go too crazy here? Hot Wheels Customs. The little skull and crossbones. Alright, say goodbye. Man, it's looking pretty good. A couple spots I want to fix up on this thing now that we got the paint stripped. It's got a lot more detail. I had no idea that this body line was so deep because it was just filled with paint. Couldn't really tell, but wow, is that ever definitely pronounced now. The old casting overall isn't too bad. It's getting a little bit chunky back here, but hopefully we can get that cleaned up. It's kind of a funny angle. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Maybe we'll go over this with some Scotch-Brite. Give her a nice once over here. We're probably ready to go for paint here. This is looking pretty good. I think I would like to try do the light gray and blue factory two-tone on these early 90s Chevys and GMs. Or something similar. I want to do a light gray and a darker blue anyways. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the spray booth and we're going to lay down some white sealer as a nice light primer coat. And then we'll do a metallic gray, something real light. Alright, these are the two colors I ended up mixing. This is Bada Bing Silver with a little bit of white added to it to kind of give us a light silvery gray, which will be our base coat. And then to provide our color, it'll be more Bada Bing Silver that I modified with some blue and black to come up with this dark, kind of this dark metallic blue. Both of these have a ton of very small sparkles in it. It should be kind of a glorified factory-ish kind of color. You guys kind of know what I'm going for just based on these two colors. So let's go to the paint booth and we'll start with this and we'll come back, do some taping, and then we'll add this. Okay, let's go. Just starting to tape off our two-tone here. It's having a little bit of trouble in the spray booth. I don't know if you guys realized that the camera was doing kind of weird things around the edges. Turns out the vibration in the spray booth is slowly getting worse just because it's as the fan blades pick up extra dust and overspray and stuff that gets through the filters. It's starting to shake the mount that the camera's on a little bit, so I'm going to have to deal with that before it gets too bad. I just need 1 week of nothing going wrong. That's what I need. Everything's going wrong. That's a real nice looking body line anyways. Probably I'm going to have to switch to vinyls to do the top part. So I got some here. Something like that. Alright, that was a little bit tricky to tape. But I think we got it here. Gotta watch this edge. It wants to try to climb up on me a little bit. You stay put. You stay put till I have paint on there. Alright, we're gonna go with this. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna head back to the spray booth and I'm gonna do our nice dark blue. And hopefully everything turns out good. This tape is constantly trying to lift on all these corners, so I'm really trying to do my due diligence to make sure we get a nice crispy line all the way around. A little tricky trying to mask these dually tubs back here, so allow me to head back to the spray booth right now and we'll just give it a shot, I guess. Alrighty, let's see how we did here. Please, baby Jesus. Please let us have nice lines. So far, so good. Not bad. I still got to peel the vinyl off the top. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. It's looking pretty good, actually. Paint. I don't mind that. Alrighty, let's get this back up on the stand here. It's gonna be tricky. We'll try drop a little bit of black straight in there if we can. Nobody breathe. Well, you guys don't understand how hard it is to film this kind of thing right here. Well, hell yeah, that's starting to look like a little bit of a GMC now. It's tricky putting those little orange side markers on there. There isn't even really a place casted into this one, so see this angle. I gotta do a little bit more black at the bottom of that grill. Fix that up. It's really tricky painting these little details on camera because I want to have this thing right up close to my face, but I can't. Ugh. A little bit more. Did I get it? I think I got it. Hey, man, that's looking good. I did our mirrors black. I did our door handles because they're just black plastic, black plastic. Maybe we'll do this lower valence. I almost wonder if we should have did that front bumper in chrome at this point. Oh God, this is so scary. Like a surgeon. Yeah, alright, I ain't too bad. You know what, man? I like it. Beautiful. If I can do that with all 4 colors, I'll be happy. Right, let's try to squeak some orange in there too. Oh God, it's so scary. You guys don't know what it's like to do a 2-tone paint job and then to try to freehand little teeny signal lights like this far away from your face is impossible. I gotta take it off. I apologize. Alright, our little GMC is looking pretty good, I'd say. Glig, 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 glig. I kind of want to get some clear coat on it. I did my best on the tail lights. There wasn't a whole lot of casting there to go on, so I kind of just painted some Chevy ones on there. Alright, so I'm going to go hit this a spray booth, and I'm going to hit this with a little bit of clear coat and get this in the oven, get it cooking, and I think we could go ahead and tint our rear windows, and yeah. I'm feeling it, man. Look at this thing. Back to the spray booth. Well, hell yeah, that's looking pretty good. Look at that thing. Neat, neat, neat. Got ourselves a beautiful 1990-ish GMC. Allow me to do a little bit of an assembly and we'll roll this thing out. Gleeg, 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 gleeg. Look at it. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to have this on the bench. Well, hell, it looks like a 1990 GMC diesel. Let's get it up on the rotisserie for a closer look. Well, there we go. There's our early 90s GMC 1-ton dually. I think she looks great. I'm really pleased that my factory vibe paint job I was going for worked out. It was looking real good. I really enjoyed working on this one. It's been good stress relief for me the last couple days. The projects just haven't been going good. It seems like every time I announce a project to you guys ahead of time, the project gets cursed or something like that. So maybe that's a habit I need to break, because every time I give you guys a sneak peek of what I'm looking on, things go south, or maybe the pressure gets too intense. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not going to reveal what's coming up next, but I'll see you in a couple days. Keep your stick on the ice, and if women don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy. Take care, guys. See you later.